What if I told you that the woman you've been thinking about might already be showing signs she's attracted to you, but in ways so subtle, most men completely miss them? Women rarely spell out their feelings directly. Instead, they communicate through small gestures, fleeting looks, and unconscious actions. And here's the truth. Once you learn to read these signals, you'll never look at women the same way again. In this video, we're diving into the hidden psychology of attraction. From the way her eyes linger on you, to the subtle shifts in her body language, each sign is like a secret code revealing how she truly feels. This isn't guesswork. It's backed by real psychological research. Think about it. How different would your relationships be if you could recognize these nonverbal cues with confidence? The difference between confusion and clarity often comes down to noticing what's unsaid. So if you've ever wondered whether a woman in your life is secretly drawn to you but too guarded to admit it, pay attention. Because today, we're uncovering the 3 undeniable signs she's trying to hide, yet can't help but reveal. Sign number 1, the lingering glance. In a world where words can be empty and gestures deceiving, the eyes rarely lie. If you've ever noticed a woman holding your gaze for just a moment longer than feels ordinary, don't dismiss it as chance. That lingering glance is one of the clearest unspoken signals of attraction. Eye contact has always carried a primal weight. It's the silent bridge between 2 minds, a way of saying, I see you, I'm curious about you. When a woman doesn't break her gaze, it isn't random, it's intentional, even if she isn't fully aware of it. Psychologists have found that prolonged eye contact sparks feelings of closeness, ignites subtle chemistry, and creates an invisible thread of connection. What makes this sign powerful is that it isn't always controlled. Attraction influences the body before the mind catches up. Pupils dilate, focus sharpens. The rest of the world fades, if only for a second. That's why her glance lingers. Not because she planned it, but because something in her is drawn toward you. Still, the eyes don't stand alone. Watch closely, and you'll often see the glance paired with a faint smile, a tilt of the head, or raised eyebrows. These micro-signals combine to form a language older than speech itself. The next time you notice her gaze staying just a little too long, don't ignore it. That silent look may be revealing more than she'd ever dare to say aloud. It's her way of testing the waters, of asking without words if you'll meet her halfway. Sign number 2. The delicate touch. Have you ever noticed those brief, almost accidental touches a woman makes when she's secretly attracted to you? A playful nudge, a soft brush against your arm, or even a light pat on the back. These aren't random. They're her silent way of getting comfortable with you, without having to say a single word. Psychology shows us that touch is one of the most powerful nonverbal signals of attraction. Even something as small as a fleeting touch can build trust, closeness, and intimacy between 2 people. It breaks down invisible barriers and quietly says, I feel safe with you. In fact, research reveals that touch can trigger the release of oxytocin, the bonding hormone that makes us feel calm, connected, and more trusting. When she uses these subtle touches, it's often her way of drawing you in and deepening the connection. Think about it. Words can hide feelings, but touch rarely lies. A gentle prod, a playful shove, or a hand brushing past yours often says more than a long conversation ever could. So, if you notice her reaching out in these subtle ways, don't ignore it. It's usually a sign she's testing the waters, showing comfort, and possibly signaling attraction, long before she ever admits it out loud. Sign number 3. Unspoken praises. When a woman is secretly interested in you, she often expresses it through subtle praises that never leave her lips. Have you ever felt someone's admiration, even without a single direct compliment? That's because attraction often hides in the spaces between words. It might be in her tone when she talks about you, the light in her eyes when she hears your name, or the way she describes your work to others. These are silent compliments, gestures that reveal genuine admiration without ever being obvious. Research shows that people who acknowledge someone's strengths in subtle ways often create deeper feelings of attraction and connection. A warm smile, a thoughtful glance, or a small nod of appreciation can carry more weight than spoken words. These quiet signals do more than flatter you. They build a bond, one rooted in respect, interest, and genuine recognition. When you notice these small, unspoken gestures, you show that you value her subtle ways of expressing admiration. This creates a mutual understanding and draws you closer together. Because sometimes, the most powerful compliments are the ones that never need to be said. Sign number 4. She wants meaningful conversations with you. When a woman is truly interested in you, it shows in the way she talks to you. She doesn't just settle for small talk about the weather or surface-level topics. She goes deeper. She'll ask about your passions, your goals, and even your past experiences. She'll share her own personal stories in return, creating a space where the two of you can genuinely connect. Psychologists have found that meaningful conversations increase closeness and emotional bonding. That's exactly what she's doing, using words not just to talk, but to build a bridge between the two of you. Pay attention to her enthusiasm, her warm tone, her laughter at your jokes, the way she listens intently, and even the questions she asks. These are not random, they're signals of genuine attraction. One of the clearest signs of her interest is when she actively keeps the conversation going. She doesn't let it die out. She invests her time, energy, and curiosity into you. And in doing so, she's not only showing interest, but also laying the foundation for something deeper. So if you notice her leaning in, asking thoughtful questions, and opening up about her own life, don't take it lightly. These conversations are her way of saying she sees something special in you, and the more you engage, the stronger your bond can become. Sign number 5. Subtle gestures. The 5th sign is hidden in the smallest details, the subtle motions and quiet gestures. When a woman is secretly drawn to you, she often reveals it not with words but through these unspoken signals. A playful nudge, a light touch on your arm, or a thoughtful act that shows she remembers the little things about you. These are not random. They are signs of warmth, care, and a desire for deeper connection. From a psychological perspective, these gestures are one of the most powerful forms of nonverbal communication. Research shows that even something as simple as recalling a trivial detail about you or giving you a gentle pat in passing can trigger feelings of closeness and intimacy. They send a message. I notice you, I care, and I want to be closer. The key is not to overlook them. These small moments often speak louder than words. They are quiet confessions of her hidden feelings, signs that she sees the potential for something meaningful between you. If you pay attention, these subtle gestures might just reveal more than she ever dares to say out loud. Sign number 6. Emotional openness. One of the most revealing signs of secret attraction is emotional openness. When a woman feels drawn to you, it's not just about playful gestures or casual conversations. It's about letting you into the world she doesn't show everyone else. This goes beyond surface talk. She'll start sharing her dreams, fears, and private thoughts. She might talk about her ambitions, the things that keep her up at night, or even the insecurities she rarely shows. Why? Because deep down, she wants you to see her true self. And trust me, this kind of openness doesn't happen by accident. From a psychological perspective, emotional openness signals trust and intimacy. Studies show that when people reveal their vulnerabilities, they create stronger emotional bonds. If she's confiding in you, asking for your advice, or telling you personal stories, she's not just making conversation. She's telling you that your opinion matters and that she feels safe in your presence. This is one of the clearest signs of attraction because it requires courage. She risks judgment to let you in. That's why it's crucial not to dismiss it. Instead, engage with empathy. Listen, validate her feelings, and show her you're present. Emotional openness is more than a sign. It's an invitation. It's her way of saying, I want you to know me, not just the version the world sees. When you recognize and honor that, you lay the foundation for a connection that feels authentic, lasting, and deeply meaningful. Sign number 7, respectful engagement. One of the clearest signs a woman may be secretly attracted to you is how she engages with you respectfully. This goes far beyond ordinary politeness. When she's interested, she listens intently, remembers details from past conversations, and makes you feel genuinely valued each time you interact. This respect often shows up in small but powerful ways. Maintaining eye contact, asking thoughtful questions about your life and passions, or showing a genuine curiosity in what matters to you. People naturally give more attention to those they're drawn to, and her consistent effort to treat your words with importance is a subtle declaration of attraction. Respectful engagement isn't just a kind gesture. It's her way of signaling that she sees you as someone worth knowing deeply. Watch closely for these behaviors. Does she give you her full attention? Does she treat your opinions with weight? These cues suggest she doesn't just see you as another person in the room, but as someone special. Attraction often hides in the little things. A warm smile, a lingering glance, or the way she makes sure you always feel heard. Recognizing these signs can help you read her feelings with clarity and respond with confidence. Remember, attraction hides in the smallest details. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on future insights. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.